Keto taking a bit of a gamble with the long wrap around. Xantares looking for the head and the jump shot to end it all. Xantares.
Hallelujah. Because the big cheese is right here on Catwalk. We're going to see what they've got.
Yeah, Flash is going in, and that there allows Keto to get a bit of damage, get out over here towards short with the rest of the team in tow. Only one for Mantu. There are the rotations now coming in from OG. Question now becomes, how long can Alexi hold down this A site? He's still nearby. Valdez even here as well. Is this going to be a collateral waiting in the ring? Smoke down. Searson ready and waiting. Dispatches of Alexi and leaves just 2 players standing for OG.
Traps
even then, they're getting hunted, right? They're getting hounded down. This is not a nice, safe CT save. No way. This is a very rough spot to be in. And problem they're going to have is that OG can get this info now pretty easily with these 2 players on short, that no one is in mid, no one's left over towards the tunnels, and so it's likely going to be one of these B plays. MBK is still very much alone, however, and has to try and hold down this side of the map single-handedly. He's dealt with the first, not quite the follow-up, and so B falls into big control, but Issa catching Searson on the cross. The bomb dropped over to Tabson to try and get this down, but they're not going to make life easy for him. Tizian attempts to swing, and Issa deals with Tabson.
Really did go for it.
Yeah. they disallow the bomb plant in its entirety, and I love that decision. You know, they're 4-on-2. If they give the bomb plant over.
They did Henry G in a way.
Yeah. I can never do it justice.
No, never, man. But, you know, you can try. Here's the short play. Whoop. Goes kind of both ways. Oh, Searson, another one. And short, now top out. Lands inside of the site. MBK dropped down in CT. And Searson boosted up and over to be given a bit of a view into this site.
Curious about long, right? Long ramp, site, Goose. These are the only positions Mantu can be in, but Xantares has cleared it out. That only leaves 1 spot left, even though he doesn't catch Mantu. Now he will, coming out wide. And there's the shot with 10 seconds left. The plant will be allowed. Big. Get it done. Issa might want to say, big going back to long. This is the perfect call into a round like this where there's really no weaponry for OG. That 1 rifle is on B right now. And no one's even sitting on the long position. So flash it out. Big take control. OG double cat re-aggression. This is standard. If you lose long, you want to figure out where else is clear, and they do get that information at least. OG, yeah, right, cool players on this side of the map. MBK is clearing lower to look for a lurk, and with cat lower, top mid clear, it couldn't be more obvious where big are going. OG don't have a kit, so they're going to try and fight through the smoke. Flash in, Searson catches Mantu on the cross, and big is sneaking onto the site. OG are about to figure out the hard way.
There's one. Are they going to check for Alexi? They don't, but he only gets 1. Tabson is there to trade. So
bomb site. Except for the only change going on around here is the pace from Big. Seems like they found some wind in their sails, and they're going to be cruising up long A. No resistance. OG have finally gotten a whiff of that wind, and now they're going to start to break through to T-spawn.
Oh.
All right, well.
Because these T's are not going there right now. They're even going to push up. MBK going for it. No flash just yet. Alexi B's lining one up. Xantares has his knife out. He's going to jump into their face. Everyone's blind, including the CTs. The flash fully whites Issa and MBK. And that's not how you want it to go. Good trade from MBK. Tizian catches long aggressions. They think it's a B play, but it couldn't be further from the truth.
And now the kind of jig is up, right? They start to rotate players around through the smoke. They do deal with Tizian. And that fight for Valda is a huge one to win. It opens up the possibility to come through long, but only for a second, of course, as Searson is on the angle.
As soon as you say something, Harry, and it happens every singular time, I just don't understand how you do it.
Don't worry, they should be able to get away with these 2 AKs at least. Just tempting fate now. Seeing if it really is.
See if it's true.
See if it's true.
We're about to find out. You're right. Big are going to hunt them down just a little bit. It's MBK and Alexi B saving in B. And there's one of the...
G should be winning this round, however, right? They've only got pistols. They'd stack into the long doors, but Tabson's already up and past it. And the flashbangs are very, very good. Tabson just running riot over here outside. And MBK, the last survivor down in the pit. Oh. Ooh. That's all, though. Issa would have been a spectacle. Would have been a show to put on if he manages to win that round. But it ain't going to happen. And Big are now in...
And now Big setting up a mid to B execute.
But the bomb is up catwalk. This is all a little ruse. And Keto, he sells it right to the bitter end. Now into this 4-on-4. But look at this, OG. They've fallen for it. Hook, line, and sinker. They realize now the error of their ways, but realizing too late has left them in a pretty unideal situation. 4-on-4. And OG, a very uphill battle to say the very least, and they might just save. They're already leaning away from this. They've got a double AWP in the retake, which it's like having a fork to eat ice cream with. It works, but it's just not ideal, is it? And so even though they get that kill, even though they're in a 4-on-3, OG is still like, nah, this one's done.
Yeah, that kill comes and they're so far away already, and the fact they don't have a kit is the killing blow, right? You know that defuse is twice as long, so Big, they're just not going to give you the time. They're going to tuck in and wait. And even though there's another hunt and a trade, Tizian can afford to chase. He gets punished by Valde and lower, and it's going to be a risk. Giving the people what they want.
Sorry, man, I'm sure I could trust him. He was at those fan caps.
Yeah, of course.
That one time.
No, they hooked it up proper, and I do appreciate that. You guys are welcome to join my Discord, too.
Cheers, man.
Maybe not today or anything, but
yeah, it's just
some other time
down the line. Here we go. Valde.
Tizian's dead.
He's looking to cause some...
Oh, no!
Okay, all right, Valde. Yeah, go on, buddy. Gets away with 3 before Searson trades it, but now it's a 2-on-4. Valde recovers well, considering he almost got caught with utility out. That looked like it was all going to fall apart. Searson has retrieved the bomb, and Xantares, when he's shooting off shots like that, that makes me a little uncomfortable, makes me a little scared, and that's why we kind of look towards Alexa B to get things back under control. Now left on to Searson. 1v3, running the gauntlet in mid with this smoke drop behind him. MBK not going to be able to find him, but he does through the door and through the smoke. So OG, they actually do get that round, right? As I say, MBK hasn't been able to get there in time. He gets there in time.
Opposite Destin peeking from the scaffold is going to fall to Alexi B, and that's going to pose a Molotov to drop in the doors. Xantares and Keto now need to defend this bomb. More Molotovs coming in. The timer's starting to tick down. Just dumping utility over here, trying to thwart this retake from OG.
Oh, TikTok, that time is ticking down, and Keto's got the headshot. He's been so clean in this game. MANTAN in the clutch. Got to be quick. That bomb's already ticked. I don't think it's doable. Xantares stalling for as long as he can.
All day long, 2020 just keeps on delivering. Let's see how this pistol round fares out. Perhaps just as shocking. Searson peeking off catwalk. Tons of damage being exploded onto the OG side. Now they're going to work their way, and that grenade's not going to help either. They have been just chipped away and beaten up. It's like a game of tower defense, the way they're just getting pulled apart. And as I say that, the opposite happens. NBK, Nathan Schmidt comes up huge. The trades are there. Now we're down to a 2v4.
Yeah, this has gone very, very wrong, very, very quickly for Big in this round. Xantares and Keto. Issa is low at short, and so maybe that gives Xantares a way to get back in. But well, no, never mind. Keto, though, just going to look to try.
See if this comeback can have any legs behind it. Big. Do they force in the second, right?
Yeah, man. Well, you're the best flash thrower there is, Trace.
Did it for you guys.
You always know how to make us look good.
Or at least highlight you guys.
Oh, this is a weird fight. You don't see this every day. Who wins, Xantares or MBK? My money is on MBK.
So Xantares.
I got one right.
Nice.
I did it. It's
broke
all
the cast
fine. I broke the curse. And now the A play coming in. Speaking of breaking things apart, it's OG just breaking into this A site.
Okay.
A lot of damage from Keto, but getting much more done is pretty much impossible here. And so holding on to the armor and this scout becomes pivotal now.
That shows something for OG. something to rely on, to fall back on. Players like Quito, while they're often, you know, thrown to the wolves, maybe going in first. He is 0-4 in those opening duels. He had a couple of great rounds, though. So that's a bit of a surprise to see that stat there. Maybe it can all turn around on this CT half. Right now, it's Xantares dead on Cat in the smoke. And really no chance for Big to get too much done. If it gets caught, it could have been finished off down to 13, but support coming in from lower, and Big don't want to force the issue. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed.
Jump shot again, man.
Another one.
I don't know, man. Alexi is a good player, but something is not really.
And losing this round would throw a bit of a spanner in the works, so things are safe as they cross up into A, using Big's own utility against them. Tabson, oh dear. MBK's burning. Tabson with the Ds. He's got two. He's done damage as well. MBK a shot away from death, and Tabson goes out for a little bit more. He can't see the man on the side, but he's got it. And Searson covers with a P250. This round has fallen apart for OG. Big, 4 alive at the end. More lead out was Xantares.
Tabson face to face with Valde, and has support from Tizian. That nade combined with this spray leaves MBK in such a bad spot, but still he's able to deal with Tizian. All right, MBK, he's not messing around. Can he get any more though? It does feel unlikely, and he is really in a rough spot here, trapped at the back of the site. OG. Oh, Xantares going to get ahead of the smoke down in middle.
Wow.
He's delayed this play. He's slowed it right down. Alexi with the AWP joining up now with Issa. Quito hag onto Xantares. Tabson fast in through the tunnel and deletes Issa at the first hurdle. Alexi back of the site. A lot of work to do, and he's pinned in. Tabson going to send it home.
MBK, he keeps the MP5 as well. He buys it back up. Pistols out for Big. They lose a man along. That is a catastrophe after the damage comes from grenades. Searson will pick up a kill towards the top of the middle, and Xantares is fighting for his life. He's done it. OG again a man down, but they've overtaken the A site, and this is where the SMG should come into play, killing the armorless players, or at least a lack of head armor. And now a retake on for Big with no kit.
Nice shot from Searson. Issa very low over towards Cat, and he's going to be hard-pressed to survive this fight. MBK, I didn't see it, so
it's
I'm
like
just...
a bagpipe accordion guitar all the time.
Yeah, man.
Maybe it's a breathalyzer. You got to be sober to play the keyboard.
Ah, yes.
People think. Quito holding on to the tunnels. Can he give us another spectacle? Lots of damage from Xantares, and now Quito given another chance here to churn it up at B, but he's only good for one, and that is now an AWP put into the hands of Alexi. Tabson moving in quickly, trying to isolate this one fight, and the swing from Alexi doesn't connect. 13 for Big, and that time they don't waste around. They waste around. Xantares and Tabson. A tale as old as time here in the A site. Nade could destroy Alexi, but he's just short of it. Now they should realize that there's two players here. Tabson tries to flee, and it's his decision to run away that actually gets him killed there. Mollied out of the position with players moving in. Quito on this rotate, but he's made a lot of noise going up. Now, Xantares hearing the footsteps over on Catwalk, and Quito taking a bit of a gamble with the long wrap around. Xantares looking for the head and the jump shot to end it all. Xantares.
It's OG who are on pistols here. Double scope for Searson, they're close. He's got to be careful. A flick may be needed. He's running towards B. So are the T's. Quito, he's had 3 Ks from this position before, but Xantares is already dead, and Quito needs more. He's only got 1. Quick through the door is Searson, trying to stop the plant. MBK with a missed shot. The bomb's in the open. Searson's low. It's all over the place. And Big are just trying to suffocate MBK. They do exactly that. They don't give him the room. And 15-13, Big on match point right now.